I just want to go over the importance of choosing the right nozzle size. If you just go down to your local Home Depot and pick up a package of nozzles, you can seriously damage your pump, you can damage your unloader, you can mess up relief valves, it can destroy your whole system altogether. So what we're doing here today is we're going to try and talk about a few things and how to prevent that. So there's actually a formula for calculating these orifice sizes for you. So here at the top, we're going to have the PSI. Here on the left, it's going to show you the nozzle size that it recommends. And in the middle, there's going to be a bunch of gray area. And this is all gallons per minute. Let's say you've got 3,000 PSI. You're running 8 gallons a minute. That'll be about right here between these two numbers here. And then we'll slide all the way down, and that'll be about a 9 orifice size for you. So that's basically how you read a nozzle chart in basics. So on these nozzles, I've got on my table here, there's gonna be 5 numbers that show up usually on these numbers, usually 4 or 5. The first 2 is gonna be your angle of spray. So if it's a 0-0, it's gonna be a 0-degree nozzle. If it's a 2-5, it's gonna be a 25-degree nozzle. If it's a 6-0, it's gonna be a 60-degree nozzle, so on and so forth. These next 3 numbers that you see here is going to be your orifice size, right? So on this example here, we have a 2504, and that means you have 25 degrees with a 4.0 nozzle size. So these last 2 at the end is the half. So it'd be 4.5, or if it was a 5, it'd be 5.0, so on and so forth. The number ahead would just it'd be a 10 nozzle, 20 nozzle, so on and so forth. So the first thing is GPM. You're gonna see that a lot. It means gallons per minute. So it's gonna be the volume of water that your pump should be using every minute. The second part is gonna be your nozzle number or nozzle size or orifice size. This is all the exact same thing here. So this is just how wide the opening is on any specific nozzle. The next unit is gonna be PSI. This is just pounds per square inch, which is basically just how much pressure or force your pump is exerting at any given moment. The gallons per minute with your PSI determines your nozzle size. These are 3 completely separate items here. So there's something to keep in mind, is that the nozzle size is not your gallons per minute. So this is just gallons per minute multiplied by the square root of 4,000 divided by your PSI. And that's gonna give you your nozzle size that's needed. So what you first wanna do is you wanna take the 4,000, divide it over your PSI, square that, and then multiply it by your gallons per minute. And that'll finish out the equation for you. So an example that I have down below here is we're running an 8 gallon a minute machine at 3,000 PSI, like our Wolverine that we sell here at Powerwash.com, right? And that gives us a 9.24 orifice size. So what we did is we took 4,000, divided it by 3,000, square that, multiply it by 8, and it comes out to this. Well, you're like, well, Theo, I don't know what to do now. I'm in between 2 nozzle sizes. So you can actually go for a 9.0 or a 9.5. It's really up to you what you're trying to do, what you're trying to optimize. A 9.0 is going to optimize your PSI. A 9.5 is going to optimize your GPM. If you go up in nozzle size, it's going to lower your PSI. If you go down in nozzle size, it's going to increase your PSI. Your degree of spray has nothing to do with your nozzle size. Like and subscribe down below. You can even press the bell icon. We hope this video really helped. We'll see you next time.